Yo, Gorski.
14.
9 to 5, I'm on the clock. I'ma keep my shit so hella smooth like river rocks. When I hop up on the track, I get it beat, I get it socked. Baby, I cannot concede to no defeat, my game is locked. I be opening the doors and I ain't even have to knock. Let me rock, let it pop, all your pussy pop a doc. I could be the coolest motherfucker out without no stock. I'm recording in home studio, I got them shot. It's a part of the plot, it's a part of the plot, it's a part of the plot, it's a part of the plot. Change my style up, you cannot tell me what I'm not. I was always loose as fuck and now I'm tying up the knot. I was walking at a slow pace and now I got the try. I remember seeing slow days and now I cannot stop. Bitch, I'm colder than the snow days until I make it high. I just leave them in the dumb days, I bring the fucking ride. Cook them up like Fridays and shit came out the pot. I'ma do this shit my own way, ain't moving how I'm taught. Boy, I bet I'll get a new bae that keep that pussy tight. Let me jog out the lot, give a fuck about what y'all saw. Try to fuck with me and boy, you know I'm coming for your spot. I'm a unique individual like wearing polka dots. Now I feel electric, got me turning up the watch. Boy, the time is always mine, so give a fuck about a watch. Give a fuck about what you bought, I'ma glow without that clock. I'ma bend that pussy out the shape, but boy, I get it right. She be always trying to suck me back, she treat me like some snot. I be moving off the vibe, I make a rhyme without a thought. I'm the highest in the room, it made me feel like Travis Scott. Capture dreams and goals, you know I'll get them bitches caught. Baby, woulda, shoulda, coulda, y'all just saying what you are. You just scared to show yourself, you know it ain't a long shot. I bring such a wave, you pussies might just need a yacht. I be breaking through the motherfucking gate just like I'm SWAT. In the slot, take my shot, fuck a coupe and fuck the guap. Fuck a fan and fuck a op. All y'all really do is talk, but you ain't in my earshot. Fucking hoes and fucking thighs, that ain't even on my top. Get it right or get it shot, I ain't taking you to shop. 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 Your thoughts ain't really on my top.
Yo, Gorski.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the communication station. We're going to fucking do a quick little rundown on some shit that I've spoke about quite a few times to you guys, actually in vague ways without giving a very surefire description. Low key, I need to catch my breath a little bit though. It got fucking hot as fuck in here. I turned the fan on and shit though, so we're gonna get into this shit. Y'all just give me a second here. Okay, now we in this bitch. New song just dropped. You guys can catch the SoundCloud link in the description of this video, as well as the description of the video y'all just seen me share on my fucking screen for you guys. But today we're going to be talking about your belief systems is what shapes your reality. Now, I've told you guys quite a few times how certain concepts, whether it be religion, whether it be politics, whatever the fuck it may be, a lot of shadow government tactics play on your belief systems because your belief systems directly correlate to shaping your reality. And this is how they create the problem for you guys and give you the solution. Just like what Dolo be talking about, just like what other content creators who are similarly in this lane be talking about. This is why, because they like to play on y'all's belief systems. That's their main prerogative. That's the main shit that they be doing. And that's how they have such a basis of what y'all want to call control over people. But really, it's you having control over your own self and your own reality, and you just going with whatever shit that you get shown at the moment. You get what I'm saying? But what we're talking about today is your belief systems shape your reality. And I want to get into specifics with this because you'll see why here in a second. Now, if you guys will pay attention to what you see, not only from yourself, but what you see outside of yourself, that this is directly correlated to me first and foremost, because this is what I've seen. And whenever I start to actually program my own mind, my own subconscious mind, and I change my own belief systems, how my reality reflect that. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I see other people going through the same exact shit and being on certain phases that I used to be going through, and how it be fucking they be fucking their own selves over, just like how I used to fuck my own self over. You get what I'm saying? So now, if you guys pay attention, you ever see how somebody will sit here and be like, "Oh, my luck is shit." You know what I'm saying? Or whatever type of limiting self-belief that a person may have about themselves, myself included, on a fucking previous phase or a previous existence of who the fuck I used to be and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time people will be like, "Oh, my luck is shit. Oh, this never work out for me. That never work out for me. I can't seem to catch a break, or I'm just always focused on what I don't want, or I'm always just looking at the negative shit that's going on, and da 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 da. And I just believe that this shit keep happening to me on a cycle." Yeah, that's why it keep happening. That's why the shit keep coming back to you. That's why you keep getting slapped in the face by reality every fucking time that you want to sit here and believe some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? That's why your belief systems shape your reality. So, for example, you can sit here and just and now this might sound crazy. You get what I'm saying? Let me just go ahead and forewarn you guys. This might sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? But to a certain degree, you kind of got to be a little bit delusional with it at first before it starts actually working for you. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, you can sit here and just believe to yourself, like actually believe it. Don't just say some shit to yourself and not actually have any type of passion behind it, or any type of actual emotion behind it, or any type of actual like sense of belief behind it. You get what I'm saying? That no type of faith with it, no type of belief in it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can sit here and tell yourself, "Oh, this shit always just work out for me," or like for example, let me give y'all like a physical example of some shit of how it used to be for me. I used to always believe like shit, especially with North Node and Leo for me specifically. You get what I'm saying? When the spotlight is on me, or whenever like people are watching me, or I'm being put under, I wouldn't even call it pressure. It's more like self pressure. It's just people be paying attention to a certain degree, and I would make that pressure for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Off of just that being uncomfortable for me, due to me being in the spotlight, me being on the forefront, me being what people are watching and paying attention to at the moment. You get what I'm saying? I would always have the belief like, "Oh, fuck." Anytime those moments come along and there's some type of external pressure, which it's really my own pressure, but anytime there's a sense of external pressure coming towards me to a certain degree, fuck, I always fold in those moments. I always suck in those moments. I always, as soon as somebody, like I can do something perfectly, this is the type of mindset that I had. This is the type of belief system that I had about myself. Anytime that I'm alone and doing something, I can do it perfectly, and there's no issues, and everything goes smooth, and I can just do it effortlessly, and it work out perfectly. But the moment that somebody start watching me and start paying attention to me, I start fumbling over my words, or I start fucking up, even if it's something physical, some type of like work that I'm doing with my hands or some shit like that. Oh, all of a sudden here I go fucking up my own movements and shit like that with my body and stuff like that. That's how I used to think. You get what I'm saying? And that is what reality would show me. Every time I was alone, things would go smooth and things would go perfectly. But the moment that somebody start watching me and shit like that is the moment that I start fucking crumbling, and all of a suddenly here I go starting to fuck things up. I might trip, slip, fall. I might fucking trip over my words. I might you know what I'm saying? Like that's how the shit will work out for me. Anytime somebody would start watching me, that's when I would start fucking up, because that's what I believed about myself. That's what I believed about my situations. You get what I'm saying? But now I put things in an aspect where I had to actually believe that that's not even the case. That's just an illusion that I put on myself. Now, everything changed from that moment forward. Maybe not exactly from that moment. Like you do gotta put in a little bit of work with it. You know what I'm saying? You still have to fight through, even though if you might believe in it a little bit, you've been practicing this shit as a ritual and a spell, even if it's not something that you coming outside your mouth and saying, even if it's like a mental dialogue and an emotional dialogue within yourself, you still have to work past all the years, months, and days that you've been fucking sitting here telling yourself this and that and believing this and that about yourself. You get what I'm saying? So it might not exactly be easy whenever you first start to get back into it or whatever. Or I mean, you're trying to like change it or whatever. It might not exactly be easy. You still have to fight through killing off all those old and outdated ways of thinking and feeling about yourself and your situations and your reality. You know what I'm saying? But still, yeah, at the end of the day, you're gonna come to being able to observe different results. The more that you on your own time and in your own mind and with your own emotions and your own thoughts, your own internal dialogue, and even if you have to be a person that writes shit down or speak it outside your mouth and shit like that, eventually you're gonna come to the point where everything is going to change completely. You're going to no longer think and feel in those type of ways. So when these moments come where you are fighting against, hold up, y'all, my bad. My fucking alarm clock's going off. When it comes to these moments where you're fighting against, old ways of viewing things, old ways of viewing yourself, old ways of having a belief system about things, you know what I'm saying? You're going to come to grips where you're going to see, different results. So, the more and more you put it into practice, the less and less that you're going to experience those older ways of thinking and feeling. So whenever you come into a moment where a belief system was designed around this and your reality was reflecting it and it was being harmful to you and you know that, and it's something that you want to change or something that makes you uncomfortable or some type of shit like that, the more and more you put it into practice, the less and less, the more and more that you are going to diminish those thoughts and feelings that come to you in those moments. So you're going to gain comfortability around that. You get what I'm saying? So when those times do come, now it's not even a thought of the old shit and the way things used to be. It like the pressure is no longer there. The things that used to fuck you up or make you stumble or make you second guess and question things, none of that shit is even gonna be there anymore for the most part, at least in my experience. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gain confidence in that area, you gain comfortability in that area, you gain confidence in that area, and now you don't have to deal with the old bullshit that you was on. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, now you have a whole new paradigm. Now your belief system has shifted your reality to the point where, fuck me personally, I do better in those moments now whenever somebody's watching me. It used to hinder me. Now, fuck it. I can do it. I can do it just as good when I'm alone as when somebody else is around. I can do it just as good when somebody is listening to me as just as well as I can when nobody is listening to me and I'm only talking to myself or I'm only interacting with just me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit will start to go. Now, another thing that I wanted to add to this, this isn't going to be very long. I do have to go to work here in a minute, and I also I do want to stop and get some dinner before I go into work and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, another tidbit of information that I wanted to add to this live stream for not only myself but for anybody who can pick up on this type of shit is to get specific with it too. You get what I'm saying? You might not be realizing how a certain belief system that you have might be hindering you not only in one area of life, but it could be hindering you in multiple areas of life. You get what I'm saying? So, for example, you might feel like you have shit luck to a certain degree or some type of bullshit like that. You get what I'm saying? Now, when you go to work and you are operate in some type of system, or you go out into reality in some type of way and you're amongst other people to a certain degree, you might believe that you are just prone to fucking things up. You get what I'm saying? You might believe that you're just prone to making mistakes and your luck sucks or some type of bullshit like that. Nothing ever go right for you, da 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 da. You get what I'm saying? When you go out in public, you will directly see it reflected how I could go and do the same exact thing that you just did. You get what I'm saying? Now, take into consideration as well, we can do the exact same thing, but the way that my belief system and the way that my mentality is will make the shit react to me differently than it would to you. You get what I'm saying? Now, for example, we'll just use this as an example, right? You think that you prone to fucking things up. You believe that about yourself. You believe all this and that bullshit about yourself. You're prone to fucking things up. Your luck sucks. You can't do anything right. You can't da 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 da, right? Now, me and you are in the same exact position. Me and you are working the exact same job. me and you are both operating the exact same system, right? Now, at the same time, me and you have both been working this job for the exact same amount of time. We both have the exact same amount of experience level with it, and we have both done this exact system or whatever it is that we're carrying out. We have both done it the exact same amount of times, right? No, what? Scratch that. Let's say there's no experience with it. Let's say it's both our first time doing what we're about to do, whatever it may be. Take this in any type of context that you may need to. You get what I'm saying? Say that we're both doing this for the very first time, right? And let's ignore past life experiences. Let's ignore any level of experience that you can correlate to anything that stretched beyond this lifetime. Let's just act as if this lifetime is the only lifetime. This is the only life that you've lived. Fuck everything else for the moment. Let's just act like this is complete newness to both of us. We both have never done this before. It's about to be our first time doing it, right? Your belief system is that you have shitty luck and you fuck everything up. My belief system is I could do anything the fuck that I want to. My belief system is fuck, I can do everything right. I don't make no mistakes. Now, that might be a delusional way of thinking, but take into consideration, that's how this shit actually play out. I have fucking experience and results to correlate to this shit. You get what I'm saying? Now, that's the two different belief systems, but we're both in the same position. We're both doing this for the very first time, right? You go and do it, and you have a high level of fucking upness in that area. You get what I'm saying? You have a high level of making a bunch of mistakes, and you have a high level of you doing the exact same thing and having to do it over and over again, or just continuously fucking up. You might break something, you might spill something, you get what I'm saying? You might press a button and the button just don't work for you. You get what I'm saying? A button that anybody else could walk up on the face of this earth and press that button, and it's supposed to go green and go. You get what I'm saying? You press the button and all of a sudden it don't fucking work. You get what I'm saying? Now, I come right behind you, same first day on the job, same level of experience, same doing it for the very first time. My belief system is different than your belief system. So I go and do it. I do it effortlessly with no issue. You get what I'm saying? That's how this shit will actually fucking play out. Now, this might not be for everybody. I'm just saying what the fuck my experiences have been. You get what I'm saying? Also, what I've peeped from myself and what I've peeped from other people who are doing the exact same shit as I'm doing, and we both doing it for the very first time. But like I said, you fuck it up, but I come right behind you and do the exact same thing for the very first time, and it go perfectly, smoothly. No fucking issue, no resistance, no nothing. That's how this shit go. It's because of your belief system. It's because of what you believe about yourself. Now, like I said, whenever you are developing a belief system or trying to change a belief system about something, you get what I'm saying? Because you're seeing results that you necessarily don't want to see. You get what I'm saying? You're seeing a reflection that you don't necessarily want to see. You come to grips, you come to conclusions within your own self that that's not me. That's not what I want to experience. This is hindering me in certain areas. You get what I'm saying? Whenever you're starting to develop these things, when you're having that internal dialogue, you need to get very specific with yourself. Sorry, that was weird. I heard a fucking sound outside my door. There ain't nobody home right now. There shouldn't be no sound outside my door when it ain't nobody home right now. But anyways, when you're having your internal dialogue, or you're shifting these things, or you're changing these things, or you're adjusting things, making pivots, making transformations, transmuting things where you need to and shit like that, get very specific with it. Don't just be a person who paints a broad brush and think that that's going to fucking change everything for you. No, you got to get specific with it. Like, for example, a person thinking that they have shit luck, or that they fuck everything up, or nothing ever go right for them, or they can't catch a break. You get what I'm saying? That might not actually only play out physically through work means, or you operating like machinery, or you fucking dealing with your computer, your technology. It might not only play out in that area. You might be a person who have a belief system about yourself that also play out through other areas of life. This shit might play out through your relationships, romantically, relationships with your parents, relationships with so-called friends and associates and business means. It might play out through a multitude of different areas of life. You get what I'm saying? Just due to that one belief system and what you keep reaffirming to yourself, and what you keep, the more you believe it, the more that you see the result of what you believe. So you get what I'm saying? Whenever you get that result, all of a sudden that's like confirmation to you now. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I believe this about myself. I've been believing this about myself for years. Now I have 150,000 things to point at to tell me why, yeah, that is true. And yeah, that is a confirmation that I need to accept about myself. And all of a sudden I'm just suck as an individual or some dumbass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You might have all these things to point at, but the thing about it is you can't believe that shit. You can't allow that to be. Like I said, it will play out through multiple areas of life just due to one belief system. So when you're reshaping these things, don't just be broad with it, get more specific with it. Create and construct a new belief system, not only around how you interact with operating machinery, how you're operating your technology, the inanimate objects that you have in your environment, as well as the people, places, and things, what we was just talking about, inanimate objects and shit like that, that are also in your environment. You got to believe. Now, like I said, that belief system can hinder you in these other areas. So you believe in that you suck in these certain type of areas, or your luck is bad or some shit. Every partner that you gonna have is gonna cheat on you. Every friendship that you gonna develop is gonna be a fake ass friend that ain't got shit for you, or just trying to manipulate you. Your relationships with your family and shit like that is fucked off just due to the fact of how you believe about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, this might not exactly change people, and this might not exactly give you exactly what the fuck you're looking for. Like, you can't expect people to react and respond to you exactly how you want them to. You get what I'm saying? But for the most part, the more that you shift your belief system, like I've told y'all before, your reality is going to react and respond to you differently based upon how you believe and how you now move as an individual. You get what I'm saying? So you might be feeling like all the shit that happened in the past with these individuals, especially family, because family don't really go nowhere. You get what I'm saying? Family's kind of always there and shit like that. You might be feeling like, fuck, I'm expecting an apology from these individuals for the shit that they put me through, or how they treated me in this certain phase of my life and all this shit, or how it was when I was growing up, or shit, I'm expecting this ex-girlfriend to text me back or call me back. Shit, I'm expecting this and that. No, you might not exactly get all of that, but the people that are still in your life and have been in your life for a long period of time, they will start to react and respond to you differently the more that you shift your belief system. Now, they might not come outside their mouth and give you exactly what the fuck you're asking for. You get what I'm saying? But due to your belief system changing, and also implementing things like healthy boundaries and a level of respect, and training people how it is that you deserve to be treated and shit like that, people are going to react and respond to you differently as well. You get what I'm saying? So this will play out into a multitude of ways of life, a multitude of areas of life. You get what I'm saying? You just have to make the pivots that you know is necessary for you to make. Now, once again, these videos are majority for me. You get what I'm saying? If y'all can take any piece of gems from it, good for you. You know what I'm saying? If this is how your reality is, good for you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is not exactly a message that is directly programmed to reach the masses and fucking help y'all and all this shit. This is mostly for me, and this is mostly for me realizing the more adjustments that I make, how shit change. You get what I'm saying? How the people change, how the places change, how the environment change, how y'all would just have to put certain shit like this into practice if this is something that is like calling to you in a certain type of way, or you resonating with it in a certain type of way. You get what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. But when you do these things, when you're putting into practice shifting a belief system, or completely changing it, or completely destroying a belief system that is completely hindering you in multiple areas of life, you will just have to put it into practice and see what the fuck is up. You'll have to see. And like I said, get very specific with it. Very, very specific, down to the fucking T. Get very, very specific with it. Don't play with yourself in that type of area, because you can fix it. You can shift the belief system and only fix it in areas that you might not even really give a fuck about fixing it in. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't really give a fuck if that area of life is fucked off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that area of life being fucked off might not even truly hinder you like that. You get what I'm saying? So you shift the belief system over here, but meanwhile, it's only it's only shifting things in this area of life. And you don't give a fuck whether that is good or bad. You don't give a fuck how that go. You know what I'm saying? In that area of life. You was really more so wanting the change in this other area of life. That's where you need to get specific at. You get what I'm saying? The more that you get specific with it and develop a strong belief, not just some fucking whimsical in the wind here today and gone tomorrow, fucking watery ass bullshit. The more that you specific and you hard with it, you know what I'm saying? The more that you will, I don't want to say get what you want, because this isn't based on desires at all. You know what I'm saying? But for lack of better terms, you'll get what you want out of the situation. You will reap what you sow. You will get the benefits that you was looking for, essentially. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it for this one. Like I said, goddamn, it's only 6:15. Low key, I might have enough time to hit up a song or some shit. I don't know. We got 3 people in here though. Fuck doing a song. 45 minutes ain't enough. I need to leave by 7, maybe a little bit earlier, just for the simple fact that I want to get dinner tonight. Yeah, if y'all got anything to add, any questions like that, y'all can hit it up in the chat. Obviously, chat is on subscribers only at the moment. I don't really want to open up any type of fucking dialogue to people who are not subscribed to me and been here for at least a fucking few minutes. I don't want any trolls in my chat. I don't want any bullshit going on. I'm not even going to open up that realm of reality. I'm not even going to open up that fucking possibility. You know what I'm saying? Even though we do operate on all possibilities, but fuck that. I'm not even trying to engage with y'all dumb fucks for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, there is a couple other things that I need to add as well. I've been having some issues with my computer here lately, and I don't really know what the fuck's going on. I'm working on figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Finding time between all the other shit that I'm doing. It hasn't been too much of a hindrance. You know what I'm saying? So once again, the belief system that will change slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? But I've been having some issues with YouTube for some reason. There's been something going on where every time I upload a video or every time that I do a live stream or some shit like that, it's not letting me go in and select my it's not allowing me to select the category, and it's also not allowing me to add shit to any playlists. So y'all just keep that in mind when we upload in live streams and we upload in songs from albums and shit like that. I got a few different playlists that are like strictly correlated to like music that I've made, shit that need to go in categories of albums and shit like that. It's working fine on my phone. It's only been the computer that has been fucking being weird. So with that being said, I am going back and going on my phone because it won't let me adjust it after I upload it on the computer. Like, I can't go back and fucking adjust it at all whatsoever. It's being really fucking weird. But on the phone, I can go back in on the phone and fucking add it to the playlist and shit like that. Like, I just have to remember, not only just fucking remember, but I just have to go in there and manually like edit the video or whatever and put it in whatever category I want it in. So with that being said, I will go back and put this live stream in the live stream category, the live stream playlist that I have. Or maybe it ain't even titled. Yeah, it is titled live streams, I think. But you know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind. Also keep in mind, I'm being a lot more simple with things. I haven't really been interested in being fucking very, very complex here lately. You know what I'm saying? I've dumbed things down a lot and kept things a lot more simple. So you guys should be able to see that. You guys should be able to see that from most of my shit. I'm not even posting donation links anymore. I'm not even posting fucking putting shit into a bunch of different categories and giving long drawn out explanations of shit. I'm just trying to keep shit very concise, very simple. When a topic comes to me, I'm not really trying to get on here and be on here for fucking 2 hours at a time every time. You know what I'm saying? But you guys will see that shit. We just in the keeping shit very simple era right now. But with that being said, ain't nobody typing in the chat, so I guess that's the end of this one. Y'all just keep in mind, not only the title, your belief systems is what shape your reality, but also the second piece of information. When you are dealing with your belief systems and you're changing them and shifting them, make sure that you are getting specific so that this shit doesn't bleed through to fucking over other areas of life. You get what I'm saying? Be specific. If you want to believe a certain way about yourself in your love matters or your relationships, make sure that you're also taking care of the other areas of life where you see that belief system reflecting to you at. You get what I'm saying? Just make sure you get specific with that shit. Otherwise, you're going to hinder yourself by mistake. Goddamn, I didn't realize I had a fucking touchscreen goddamn iPad on my fucking vape. Holy shit. We got fucking tornadoes and fucking weird shit going on the Nick screen and shit. I didn't even know they made a fucking Nick screen these days. That weird shit. Fucking vaping technology. That's what it feel like whenever I hit a fucking cart or some shit. A fucking vaping fucking technology. I got a fucking techno high and shit. Anyways, though, y'all take it easy. We gonna roll out this bitch. I'm gonna go fucking find me something to eat. We might pull up to McDonald's or some shit like that. I don't know. We got time for whatever the fuck we want to do. But yeah, I'm not seeing no questions. I'm not seeing no additions to the topic. So y'all take it easy. We'll see you later. Peace.